Oh, he hasn't paid and displayed. Looks like we're going to have to give him a ticket. Caught by his own system. Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So today we need to continue on. We have that big field which needs to be drilled. We also do have some weeding to do. I would much prefer to use a weeder. However, I'm not too sure what's going to be more cost effective. Plus we are saving up for the potato harvesting equipment, but the weeds are a bit of a priority really. We can't have weeds growing in the fields. It's not good for the environmental score or for the yield. Plus we have lots and lots of bales here that need to be cleared, because this field also needs to be drilled. So yeah, I'm just going to put this bag down here, probably just put it off to the side a bit. There we go. Try not to run over it. And yeah, I think we should just start with drilling. I think we should drill the field over there, next to the potatoes. So there are the drills. They should already have quite a bit of seed in them. Oh yeah, and I mustn't forget that the maple syrup farm also needs to have some water. So I'll park this here so I don't forget. We'll do that later. So yeah, the New Holland is still over here. Let's get that taken back. Oh, good job we're here. We need diesel. Another expense, but we can't run without it. It's probably going to be a few £100, maybe 500-ish. It's a big tank, much bigger than the Massey Ferguson. Okay. There we go. Right. 430. It could be worse. I've just looked. We can afford a weeder, but not a big one at all. I think I'm probably going to have to go on ModHub to find one on there. Failing that, we could always use herbicide. I know it is potentially more expensive, but like, a bigger weeder is about £20,000, and you could do quite a lot with £20,000 worth of herbicide, because we already have the sprayer. So yeah, you've got to be careful, I suppose, there. We may well use herbicide. Okay, let's get this attached. These weeds are fine. These will just disappear when I do the drilling. So I put soybeans in the two fields over there. I think for this next field we should put in something like wheat. Maybe wheat? I think I'll check the recipes again and see what the different products require. Changing the configuration. We're never going to fit over here otherwise. In fact, it's going to be a bit of a struggle anyway. Wow. I think if I'm aligned, it might fit. I hope it does. Well, I suppose it's not the end of the world. The river is fairly shallow. We can cross the river. Ah, okay, that's an approach. Climb the handrails. We should probably next time go over the top. It's, yeah, not the right thing to do. Anyway, we're here now. So, yes, we're going to put in a crop which is on the recipe list. To be honest, everything here which requires other ingredients are things that come from greenhouses rather than things that we can actually plant in the fields. So yeah, I'm just going to put wheat in. Just put wheat in here. We might have to do another soybean field. That's fine. I have no issue with doing that at all. Right, so let's just extend the side of this. We can attach it to that. We're currently set to canola, which obviously we don't want. There we go. Because it might just be sold as wheat. It doesn't necessarily have to be grown for another production. Set that off to the side. We're not fully set to wheat, so that's no good. Okay, are we now? I believe we are. So let's just do a quick test. There we go. Actually, it'd be nice if the precision farming thing where it says the variable seed rate, if it told you which crops you're putting in, that'd be super handy. Okay, so no, we've got two different crop types going there. That's no good. That's better. Okay, so it doesn't matter about the odd piece of canola, was it? That's fine. In fact, it might even direct drill over it. Not too sure why we're getting multiple textures here, that's a bit odd. Yeah, it's very confusing. There we go. That's better. Right, so I'm just going to continue on. We're going to get this done. It really should not take long. We've got potatoes on the top section, and we've got a building on a small portion of the bottom section. So, yeah, not as big as it used to be anyway. We need seed, so I'm going to keep that seed bag where it is. We're going to pick up 2 more, but first I'm going to give this production water. As I said, I need to remember, and the reason for putting the tractor there was so I remembered, and it's now moving. So can we attach that to the weight? We probably can't. Just have to come back for it. Just really quickly get some water. I think I'm not going to go down to the really steep area. We shall go down to our other farm, Lakeview Farm, and we can even do a lap around the chickens. You can see they still have food, so that's good. Hello sheep. Excuse my steering wheel again, I'm still uploading, so I still haven't been able to reset the controls. It's set way too high, the degrees of rotation. That's good. This is definitely faster going this way. The only problem is we do still have the steep bank just over there. I'll just do this one on camera, and then I'll do the rest off camera, and I'll see you over at the store. The greenhouse probably needs water too, so I'll most likely do that. Maybe 1 will be enough. I think it does tend to take 2 or 3. And on my way up to the store, actually I'll sell those 2. So there we go, it's all done. I'll just really quickly show you in the production tab. So basically we have, first of all, the maple syrup, that's full, and secondly the greenhouse, that is full as well. And we have the 2 pallets of maple syrup, so we can just get a little bit of money, which will be nice. And then we can buy the seed with the money. Okay, is that one going to sell? Okay, good. So what was that, about £1,500, £2,000? So that has very nicely funded the seed. 2 bags really should be enough, because we've also got the one that's already over at the field. So let's get these taken over there and get that field finished off. I thought we'd have enough, to be honest, to do 1 field, but there we go. Maybe the hoppers are not too large on the 2 drills. Here we are. Okay, 1 bag each. Can we lift this over? Maybe we can. Okay, I'll just do it from the tractor. Okay, that's full. And have the other one, and yeah, I'll just get it done. Also, the texture change over there, ignore that. For some reason FS22's always done that, it just drags an existing texture over. I don't know why. actually not much better this way. I maybe should expand the width of this, but it's usually okay. Maybe just the one tree. Anyway, this is the field that has those bales in, so we need to clear the bales. The bales will be sold. I don't know if I should just pick them up and take them down to the bottom where I've put the others. I suppose they can go on the trailer, although the trailer is going to be required for pallets of olives and grapes, although that production has come to a halt as we've once again run out of something. I think it's fertilizer this time. Yeah, I'll just probably make a stack over there somewhere. Get this tractor taken over there, and we'll use this to get them all shifted. Make it nice and neat. Good, okay, so the last two bales, I'm now going to drill it. I'm going to put some canola in, and that'll be the last field. Well, it will be the last field for a very brief period of time, because I'm hoping to rest and then harvest the canola field over there in September, so still in this episode. The price for canola probably isn't that good. It tends to be January for everything, all these combinable crops, where the price is best. But that's not a bad stack, and that's on top of the other stack. All of these will be sold. We already have loads and loads of straw bales in storage. Have I missed any? I don't think so. Right, so I'll just get the drill set up, and we'll get this done. All tested. That's canola. First little piece I did was probably something else. Yep, tiny weeny bit of wheat, which will just disappear. So we are off. I can probably set that drill a bit further over. And I reckon this is going to be a really fast job. It's not a very big field. It used to feel massive, but we've taken some of it with the grass, but also with this drill setup, it's just so easy now. Yeah, the drill I used to use was tiny. And the combine was tiny too. But yeah, we can just get this done, and then we can go to bed, and then we can, in the morning, hopefully, I don't see any reason why that canola won't be ready. It might not be, but yeah, hopefully it's going to be ready, and then we can harvest it and get it into storage. Which we're working towards being able to buy those potato harvesters. We don't have to own everything straight away, we just have to be able to lift them and top them. It doesn't matter if they stay on the surface for a month or two. It's not ideal, but yeah, not the end of the world. To finish off, we have this piece. I suppose that's the really nice thing about canola. You don't need many seeds. So it's probably a really good crop to do in a massive field, because then you don't have to keep transporting loads and loads of seed around. Plus it does yield, well, it yields okay, but it's expensive. It's not like wheat or anything, but yeah, the price for it is really good. Much better than wheat. And that corner there doesn't matter too much if we go into the grass. Okay, right, we're done. Let us rest. It does seem a shame to lose this nice weather, to miss out on it, but I don't think there's anything else we can do. The animals should be happy. In the morning they'll probably need food, but for today they were okay. Please don't be raining. Whew, looking just as nice actually. So, Yeah, they're both doing very well because they've got all the water they could ever want. This is definitely need to... Oh, look at that. They've eaten all the food. It's not a very big trough. And can we see the canola field from here? Yes, we can. It is indeed ready to harvest. That's good, because it means that can be re-drilled, and then all of the fields are going to be ready to harvest again at about the same time. So we don't need to stagger it too much. But the weeds and the nitrogen are the greatest concern. Well, nitrogen's easy, just the money. The weeds, herbicide. I am going to go for herbicide. Okay, I'm just going to very quickly do another feed mixture off camera. I've got an extra bale in there, hay bale. It might put it over. It seems to be okay. So I really hope this is going to be enough to fill the trough. There's plenty to go at. Wow, still going. We're getting closer to that limit. Oh, there we go, that's good. Yep, so the whole lot is total mixed ration. And we've still got 70% left for next time. Lovely. So let's get this combine started up for the final harvest of this year. Oh, look at the weeds. Yeah, so they've properly established now anyway. That's fine, we can kill them off. It's another excuse to use herbicide. And it's not £20,000 for a bigger weeder. I've looked, it's 45,000. So yeah, it's not worth it for us. The fields aren't too big. It's not going to consume much herbicide. And I actually thought I wouldn't like this, having it sort of laid out as a grid. They're not the most interesting shaped fields ever, but I've grown to like them. I think they're quite nice. So in the next episode, we are going to be very busy getting herbicide and fertilizer onto these fields. Once that's done, we can leave them. And also, the potatoes probably won't be too far off after that. Plus, we might be able to start selling some products, hopefully. But that's looking good. The yield map is showing a fairly good yield. And with this field, we may be able to just drive the combine straight to the silo. We may not even need a trailer. I was thinking, yeah, it's not a very big field, but actually, when you actually start heading down it does feel much bigger. Do we have any canola in storage? No, we don't. So, when we've finished it, we're going to know exactly how many litres came from this field. I'm going to have a guess. I'm going to say 25,000 litres. I'll probably be way off, but it's a guess. No harm in guessing. Nearing completion, but I'm not going to fit it all in. So it's been amazing actually. You can see on the yield map how good it is. The darker green must be the loam. So that is just unbelievable. What's that, 125% yield? Oh, crikey. Wasn't paying attention. If it didn't turn off on its own, it would have been going all over the cab. Anyway, yeah, as you saw, I brought the trailer up here. Not the way I'm supposed to do it, but it did work amazingly. So we've got a full tank and What am I doing? I'm looking the wrong way. And I have also got a full trailer. Okay. It's 20,940 litres just here. So I think with my estimate of 25,000, I was quite a long way off. But that's good, because it means that we have more than 25,000. Now, I don't think a combine can actually tip a trailer. I doubt it's got hydraulics at the back. Oh, actually, maybe it does. I don't know, actually. No, I couldn't say. I have no idea. But it will work in the game. I've never seen a combine tip a trailer, but I suppose it doesn't mean that it can't. Either way, this combine can. So in it goes. We've already got 7,717. We have now finished with this. So we'll empty the combine tank as well, and then we'll get back to the field to do the final bit. After all of that, we have 27,000 litres in the grain silo, so yeah, it looks like about 30,000 in total. And after taking a look at the prices for canola, October-November is the best time, so actually not too far away. We're almost there now. We can currently get £1,200 for 1,000 litres, and it peaks at £1,300, so yeah, really, maybe even the next episode. That would be nice. So can we get about 3,000 litres here? If we can, then we've got about 30,000. Okay, yeah, it looks like we might just about get 3,000. It's been a good field, surprisingly good. That's why I shouldn't forget about the loam. The loam fields are, well, the loam areas are very good. So with that done, do we get any kind of change in the score? It is actually already very good. So just a bit of nitrogen lacking, and then the weed control. Yes, the weed control is coming in the next episode. So after that, do we get a score of 95? Maybe 100? That'd be good. And there we go. 29,829 litres. Just short of 30. Didn't quite get there, but I don't think it matters too much. It's still been really good. So we'll get our field re-drilled, I think, in the next episode, and all of the others will get well, actually not these. We don't need nitrogen on these. So only that one and that one and that one. But yeah, herbicide is definitely going to be required. But that's going to really boost all the environmental scores, so it's going to be good. It's going to make a big difference. Anyway, we're going to leave this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.